Former President Donald Trump's social media network, Truth Social, continues to post massive losses.
Oh no!
Parent company Trump Media and Technology Group lost a staggering $327.6 million in the first quarter of 2024, according to a new report. Holy hell. Wow. According to the report filed with the SEC on Monday, TMTG, which is majority owned by Trump and led by former House Intelligence Committee Chairman Devin Nunes, lost $327.6 million in quarter one and earned just $770,500 in total revenue, which is actually worse on advertising. Wow, disaster. But according to Devin Nunes, things are going great. Don't have a cow, man. Quote, after an unprecedented year-long process, we have consummated our merger. Yes.
Sexual anarchy.
Consummated, all right. And dispensed with the vast bulk of merger-related expenses, leaving the company well-capitalized and supported by a legion of retail shareholders who believe in our mission to provide a free speech beachhead against a big tech censorship. $770,000 in revenue. Again, I mentioned that was worse than last year. They made $1.1 million in revenue. So they're actually doing worse, and they have bigger losses. And yet, Nunes is like, everything's looking great. This is fine. As the room is on fire. The report attributed Trump's media loss to non-cash expenses, including the conversion of promissory notes and the associated elimination of prior liabilities that preceded the merger with Digital World Acquisition Corp. The merger-related expenses of, what, $328 million? That's a lot. They're going to really have to juice those advertising numbers to try to stay afloat. It's not looking good, by the way. They need massive expansion, or else they're done with. Now, look, in response to this, their stock price dropped by 10% just over the news alone. Maybe it'll rebound, you know how the stock market is, completely divorced from reality, much like its valuation. This company that is posting massive losses and very little revenue, yet is overvalued at $6 billion. Yes, $6 billion. It's not worth that much. It's nowhere near worth that much. All right? It's not even worth $1 billion, okay? No, a few million, perhaps, but nowhere near what it's valued as. If it was making money and didn't have so much debt, well then, okay, yes, sure, great. But it's not. It's nowhere near being profitable, and it won't be for a very long time. And that's not just me saying that, you know, as you're just a Trump hater, Trump derangement syndrome, you just want Truth Social to fail. No, it's them saying it. TMTG expects to incur operating losses and negative cash flows from operating activities for the foreseeable future as it works to expand its user base, attracting more platform partners and advertisers, the company said in its filing. Yeah, so there you go. And again, according to experts, this is Matthew Kennedy, Senior IPO Market Strategist at Renaissance Capital. I can't emphasize how unusual it is for a company with this little revenue to have this high a valuation. So it's not going to make money, okay? Because the problem is that this is for Trump and Trump fans. That's it. Who's going to sign up other than them for Trump's social media company that offers basically nothing additional to what we already have in Facebook or on X or whatever, okay? There's nothing there. Only the MAGA people who are the most online have signed up for True Social. So now in March of this year, by the way, they had an estimated 5 million monthly active users, and again, are valued at $6 billion. By comparison, Pinterest has 250 million active users. You know what their market cap is? $10 billion. So they have 50 times the amount of users than what Truth Social has. And they're only worth $4 billion more in their market cap. Now, look, I say estimated 5 million users because True Social, they're not sharing their numbers. They're not really, disclosing any of that. So the reality is they could have a lot less monthly active users. And the reason that I say that they probably do have less than that is if there were more than that, they would share the numbers. They'd be bragging about it. No, in reality, what True Social is, and it keeps proving it, is that it's a pump and dump. It's a meme stock. It's virtually worthless. Once the novelty wears off and, meme investors get out of it, and the people who actually want to see a real return on investment and strong growth, they're not going to touch it. So the result is the company's probably going to go bankrupt, just like nearly every other Trump-led venture. But not before Trump and Nunes pull their golden parachutes, because once again, that's always been the plan.